Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, we got some Banjo-Kazooie any percent. So
Indeed.
already the game looks glitched. We can see that we have like Gruntilda text on the file select screen. So before I started the run, or before I'm about to start the run, I did a glitch called Furnace Fun Moves, and what that does is it lets you transfer moves from one save file to another, and that's going to make us be able to get all the moves early. And so yeah, that's why there's runny text, because what I did is I signed out of my Xbox profile and during a picture question in Furnace Fun, and then that allowed me to transfer the moves. So that's why the grunny text is on screen, if anybody was wondering.
And I was wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm ready to go. So
Yeah, just give me a countdown. You can
yep.
start.
All right, I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So welcome to Banjo-Kazooie Any Percent. So we're gonna be playing on the Xbox version of the game. Typically runs are done on Nintendo 64, but Xbox is actually a lot faster for Any Percent because it has a lot of version exclusive glitches, and we're just gonna be going through. And the first thing you're gonna see is that I can't actually skip text on this version. So I have to listen to bottles here. Unfortunately, they did not map the Nintendo 64 L button to the Xbox controller, so it's still technically in the game. It's just unused. And so yeah, it's pretty bad. But and we're just gonna have to listen to the text. I'm just gonna press B to learn our basic moves. So I don't actually have all the moves yet. I have to actually enter Gruntilda's lair, and that will give me all the moves. And so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be going up to Grunny's lair. And I'm just gonna be doing rolls and flaps. That's like kind of the fastest movement without talent trot. And so yeah, we're gonna be making our way up to the Spiral Mountain and going into Grunty's lair. And this will be kind of the first trick of the run where we have to skip Bottle's text. It's okay if I don't get it, but it's kind of hard. Oh, okay, I barely didn't get it, but what you can do there is jump over the text box trigger, and you can skip this text. And unfortunately, it loses a lot of time on Xbox because we can't skip it, so I'm just going to have to listen to it and go right into the lair. Alright, and then we're going to skip this. And then we still don't have the moves yet, so what we need to do is actually reload Gruntilda's lair, or load into another map from Gruntilda's lair in order to get to the moves. And so what we're going to be doing is just making our way into Mumbo's, and then once we enter, then we have the moves. And so I'm just going to be rolling my way over there. And then another thing to note is that we're doing the no DDA route, and that means that we're not going to be using the demo desync adventure glitch. And what that does is it allows us to die on the demo on the title screen and start in Rusty Bucket Bay. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's not like cheating or anything, but I like starting from the beginning, so I really like this route better. And also, something else to note is that we're not going to be doing a pause overlap glitch. That is a glitch that allows us to duplicate notes. That's actually an exclusive Xbox trick, and yeah, we're just not going to be doing that because it's definitely not marathon safe. I would love to show that in a run at a marathon, but unfortunately, there's 3 tricks, and if you fail one of them, you have to restart the entire run. And yeah, definitely not marathon safe, but that saves about 20 minutes in this category. But we're going to be doing the no DDA and no POG route. And yeah, now we're gonna get our first Jiggy, and unfortunately there's just a lot of text boxes, so we're just gonna have to sit here. But yeah, it's faster. It's because like there's no lag on this version. On Nintendo 64 games are typically really laggy, but usually if they're on like emulator or if they're ported, they're pretty fast. So that's another benefit to playing on this version. I'm just gonna get this Jiggy, and yeah. But this route uses another Xbox exclusive trick that's gonna be coming up after we do the second level of the game, and it's a pretty big trick. It saves a lot of time through lair navigation and lets us get into a level early, and so yeah, it's really big. And so another thing here is that I'm not going to be going into the termite tower. If you're familiar with Nintendo 64 runs, you're actually able to climb the termite tower. On Xbox, they actually patched that, or at least in the 1.1 version of N64, they patched it. And so you can still technically do it, but it's frame perfect for each jump up the slopes. And so yeah, that's pretty bad. And so we don't want to do that. And so we're going to only be able to get 94 notes. So what I'm going to be doing is like getting these. So we're not going to go over by conga. Everything by conga is pretty slow. There's a lot of text boxes, so oh my gosh. And we're going to try to end up there so that we can get these notes. Movement's a little bit sloppy today. It's okay though. Uh-oh. I've never had that happen. Got stuck up there. That's okay though. And so we're gonna make our, oh, nice camera. What the heck? Okay. We're getting a ton of things I haven't gotten before today. So yeah. Now we're done with Mumbos, and we're gonna be heading to our next level, which is Treasure Trove Cove. And yeah, we just gotta make our way up there. And yeah, now we have all the moves in the game, if I didn't mention that already. But, so on Xbox, we actually learned every move in the game. On N64, you actually want to not learn the consumable moves, because you can talk to bottles and you can get a refill. But on Xbox, it's so slow to talk to them that we just don't want to do that. So, yeah, it's just not worth it. Yeah, bottle's a little bit too slow, so we just want to skip all of his texts as much as we can. So yep, now we're gonna head to TTC. First I gotta activate this cauldron. This will be important for later. So I'm gonna go in here, and I'm going to activate the red cauldron, and I'm gonna get this Mumbo token.
I'm glad this game has TTC as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're going to TikTok clock, yep. That's where we're going. Totally. We're going to wrong warp to Super Mario 64 somehow. But yeah. Very, very odd coincidence that two N64 games have the same abbreviations. And so, yep, now we're in TTC, and the goal is just to get a ton of notes. And so, I don't believe I mentioned this beforehand, but the goal right now is to get 810 notes, and so that's basically we have to go into every level in the game and collect at least, like, I don't know what the average is, but it's a lot of notes. So, but fortunately we have some help with the jiggies, and we're not going to be collecting a ton of jiggies in this run. But we still need to collect quite a few for the last puzzle in the game. So I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get that. Ooh, I didn't get that note. That's okay though. Let's go back for it. Let's see, like we need to get a ton of Mumbo tokens early on too. So it's gonna be looking kind of weird getting all these Mumbo tokens, but it will be worth it, trust me. So I need to get all these feathers, and then I'm going to go over here. And we're going to get these notes in flight. This is very difficult, but we should be able to get them. Okay, cool. And then we're going to beak bomb up to towards the lighthouse. I think I might have left a little bit too much, but we should be fine. Just going to take it slow here. Okay, I didn't skip the jiggy, but that's okay. I aimed a little bit too far left, but we're fine. We can get these notes. A nice camera. Go into here. Go down here. Get these. I need just like 2 eggs. Get those notes. And then we're gonna jump down here. Just gonna make sure to go there and then get this jiggy. And then we're gonna get these feathers, a wall and talon trout coming down. It's a cool little thing you can do there. You can come up here and get these notes. We're gonna do like a little jump, get that, and then get some feathers on this tree. But yeah, it's pretty like standard when it comes to TDC. Not that many tricks so far, just a lot of movement optimization. This game isn't very trick based, but at least for 100%, but for any percent, it's pretty trick based. It's still a lot of movement though, I would say. That's where all the time save is the movement. And so I'm gonna try to get this while trying to exit the chest. Ah, okay, that's okay. Try to get that, but it's all good there. I'm gonna do a quick dive, something you can do by exiting Talon Trot while going into water, and that just lets you dive a little bit before having to swim. This guy's kind of weird on Xbox. Oh yeah, we're going this way. I was thinking about the hundo route. We're good though. And we're gonna get this Mumbo token. Ah, it's okay. Now we're gonna be doing a trick called Nipper Skip. We're gonna try to kill Nipper while like basically inside of his head, because Nipper doesn't actually have a hitbox; he has a hurt box. So you can just, and that's true for pretty much every enemy in the game. So yeah, that's something that we can do. I'm gonna try to get this Jiggy. Actually, just gonna die here. A little bit faster than exiting Nipper. And so something on Xbox is that if you die, the notes actually don't respawn, so they're saved. So that's a major time save in this version as well. We're gonna do a jump there. I'm gonna get these actually, just for safety. Yeah, we unfortunately can't start with 25 feathers like on N64, so we actually have to go out our way and get feathers, which is kind of a time loss. And so I'm gonna get this, do that, and then I'm gonna use this to poop eggs into Leaky, and then we should be good. Yep. Sometimes that can be kind of finicky, but we're good. And yeah, let's go back into Talon Trot. That's important for later, knowing that you during cutscenes you're not always in Talon Trot when you come out of them. That'll be important for a trick later. Alright, and I took some damage there. It's for the death warp coming up. And so this Jiggy is actually pretty slow, but this is probably the most important Jiggy in the entire route. And it's because it unlocks a minigame called Bottle's Bonus. And so if you go to Banjo's house in Spiral Mountain and you look at Bottle's picture, you'll actually do this like cool little like Easter egg mode where you can put puzzle pieces in and he'll give you cheat codes to enter into the sandcastle. And that's really important because that's going to let us do a really like major trick coming up in just a few minutes. And so now that I'm done with this, I'm just going to set up a death warp. So hopefully we can get it. Ah, that's okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to die like that. But I'm going to set up. So if you go to manage storage in the Xbox 360 menu here and you press B, you can actually get back into your game pretty fast. And sometimes that happens with the cloud storage. That loses time. I don't know why it happens. Gotta love the internet stuff. But yeah, so now we're going to go back into our file. And we're going to go towards Spiral Mountain again. Cool little trick there where you can enter Talon Trot and go into a loading zone. It's pretty fast. So yep. Now we're going to go back to the beginning of the game. And we're going to go do our Bottles Bonus minigame. And let me... Okay, cool. Sometimes that can be weird. It wants you to stand in a weird spot. And if you're too far away, sometimes it won't activate the game. So what I'm going to do here, actually, this trick that's coming up requires you to log out of your internet. And so what I did was I set up a hotspot on my phone to my Xbox, and I'm going to turn that off in a few minutes here. And this can be kind of hard, but I think the pieces in this game are not RNG like 2E. And so yeah, in 2E you actually do this to unlock worlds, but in this game they put it as like an Easter egg. So it's kind of like the beta version of Tui's puzzles. That was a pretty good time, 77. These puzzles can be really weird. Sometimes like the pieces won't go in. It's kind of buggy, so they fixed it in Tui, but in the sequel to this game. And so I'm gonna press C up, and so we have to do about, I think it's like 3 puzzles. Yeah, 3 puzzles. And so this one is FP, and the important one we want to get to is the Cook Clock Wood demo. Cook Clock Wood demo is extremely important because we're going to be doing a trick called Bottles Bonus Desync Adventure. I'm going to be manipulating the demo so that Banjo falls out of bounds and spawns in Cook Clock Wood. And so that's the last level in the game, and that's really big. So that's going to be coming up in a few minutes here. So 70 is pretty good, not the best, but yeah. I think I forgot to split on my split here. Let me make sure I do that because it's important, the trick. Okay. There we go. So this one you actually have to rotate the pieces. You don't do that in Tui at all. I think like the very last one though, the Jiggy Wiggy like special one you do after the final puzzle in Tui, that makes you actually rotate the pieces. But in this one, it makes you do it pretty early on into the puzzles. Now, something else to mention is that we can actually manipulate the demo in here to void us out and spawn in Rusty Bucket Bay, but obviously we want to get into Cook Clock Wood early because that's like the last level and it opens up the entire layer. Alright, and so that will be our last puzzle that we're doing. And so we're going to be going back to Mumbo's Mountain actually. And that is because we're going to be trying to be getting a menu that pops up when you sign out of your internet. And this is only on Xbox, obviously, because there's no internet on Nintendo 64, so that's why this doesn't work on there. But yeah, I'm going to grab my phone real quick once I enter here, and I'm just going to turn off my hotspot, so I'm going to do that now. And so what I'm going to do here is I actually need to set up a death warp in Spiral Mountain. So I'm just going to take a bunch of damage on this termite, and sometimes, oh my gosh, this RNG. Sometimes it can be pretty finicky, but I'm just going to do that. And then we're going to enter Mumbo's Mountain, and hopefully sometimes this doesn't work for some reason, but it gives me the menu. Okay, good. And so this is the menu that we need to have. So what it does is it pauses the game every so often, and if you press A, the game will just continue for a few frames, and then it'll go back to paused. And so what we want to do with this is we want to have this on the Bottles bonus demos. And so now what we're going to do is just going to jump off to our death. Just going to make sure not to accidentally flutter or anything. And so if you die in Spiral Mountain, it takes you back to Banjo's house. So it's a pretty nice time save. So yep, now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get into the right spot. Don't want to jump. We're going to look up. We're going to get into the demo. I'm going to split. And now we actually have to wait about a minute. And so what's happening right now is that the demo is actually playing the inputs, but we paused the game, so it can't actually do the inputs. So it will desync the demo, and if I do my setup correctly, Banjo will just walk right out of that door. That's because there's actually not a wall blocking you from the out of bounds. And also, in these demos, the loading zones are disabled. And so you can just walk right through it, you know, go right out of bounds, and spawn in Cook Clock Wood early. And so, yeah, that's pretty big. And I just got to focus up here, because I got to look at my timer, because it's important for the setup. But we should be good to go. But yeah, just a few more seconds here. And I'm going to be spamming A and just... Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now I'm just going to be spamming A. And what this should do is now Banjo's on a completely different path to what he should be on. And he's just going to walk right out of bounds, hopefully. Sometimes he doesn't want to cooperate, but we can do it again. Okay, so he's doing the slow one. That's fine. We should be fine, though. He's going to poop an egg here. And then... Oh, no. Okay. That's not good. He definitely does not do that. Okay, maybe we should be fine though. Is he gonna... okay, I think we might have to restart it. Dang it. Okay, that's okay. That's why I did this setup. There's another setup that presses the B button, and you don't want to press the B button on here because it gets rid of the menu. And so we're just gonna have to do it again. But that's okay. Let me just reset my... No, I don't. How do I undo split? Okay, there we go. And then... yeah. Wait, hopefully we can get this again. But this is what sucks, is that you have to wait another minute, and that's why I put my estimate to like 118. Because that could happen. That typically doesn't happen, but thank God I put my estimate to that, so... But yeah, unfortunately we have to wait again. But yeah, we should be able to get it this time. Yeah, definitely not PB pace. So, but that's okay.
What's
But
like
yeah.
the average higher like time to run, like higher skill time to run?
For this category?
Yeah.
So the most like competitive I would say would probably be like N64, but Xbox is faster, about like 20 minutes, but not a lot of people are on the Xbox version because it's like, you know, just not like the most popular way to play. People like the original better.
Yeah, I was just wondering what like the top times for Xbox specifically were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about like I think 36 minutes for any percent now. Okay, so we should be good now. Yep, okay. So I can press B here. And now he'll fall out of bounds, and now we're Click Clock Wood. And now we can do this level. And then any percent is barely sub-hour on N64. So yeah. Get these. So yeah, Click Clock Wood's a pretty long level in this category, unfortunately. We have to get a lot of notes because there's a lot of stuff like patched with the lag. And in the rare games, what they did on N64 is they made it so that if you have lag, the characters will actually speed up, and that allows for a lot of lag clips and stuff like that. But unfortunately, since there's no lag on this version, we just have to go through the game like it's intended when it comes to lag clips. So I'm gonna get these feathers. And so what's important in Click Clock Wood is that we have a transformation called the bee. And the bee is very, very, very broken. It's probably the most broken thing in the entire game. And what we're going to be doing with it is called Reverse Speed Venture. And we're going to be using the bee to get into like basically every level early and get all the notes and stuff. And it is extremely, extremely broken. So I'm going to get that. I'm gonna get this feather. I'm gonna take some more damage. Just gonna make sure not to die here. Make sure to get that. We take some fall damage onto the Limbo token there and do a death warp, and now we can go over to Summer. And so yeah, N64 like can't really do that because the notes don't save. So that's a pretty cool Xbox time save. It's just like death warping around the place. Okay, sometimes that guy can hit you, and it's pretty rough, but it's okay, we good. Don't, yep. Alright, and yeah, basically kind of the same movement for Summer as well. So yeah, in Click Clock Wood there's 4 seasons, and it's basically the same level, but there's a lot of things different in each season. So there's spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And we're going to be going through all of those in this category. N64 actually, like, I don't think it goes through winter, but yeah, we have to go through winter on Xbox because there's a lot of notes in there. Okay, good. Sometimes that doesn't want to cooperate, and we're going to be doing a kind of scary jump, but we should be okay. We're just good, yep. So yeah, the edge of that snare bear doesn't have a hitbox, so you can just jump right onto it and use it to get over here. So we're gonna get these notes. Gonna jump down here, get that. Okay. Hopefully this cooperates with me. Alright, and then we're gonna get this Mumbo token. And we're gonna get this gold feather down here. Using like a pack out of a fall damage or fall damage animation. We're gonna get that Mumbo token. And we're gonna be opening up Autumn. So yeah, we can't take damage from that Clucker if we hit the switch during the cutscene. Or actually, I think it's because the Beak Bust recoil doesn't actually have a hitbox, so you can use that to, oh, okay, we're gonna have to do this one. Usually do a Beak Barge there, but you can do a Beak Bust onto it too. But, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, the Beak Bust animation has like a ton of frames where you don't take damage, and that includes fall damage, so you can use that to get down to some places. And so, yep, that should be it for summer. And then this upcoming season is probably the bane of my existence. I hate this. Oh, I accidentally split too early. That's okay. That's just on my end. I'm trying to keep track. Okay. I just split now. Okay. And so, yeah, Autumn has a ton of notes. There's just a lot of notes around the tree. And we're just going to be getting them. I'm going to go around. Instead of going up, we're going to be going around first. But yeah. Can we get that? And we're just going to we're going to get this in the air. This one's kind of weird, but we're going to come down here. And then this is why we needed the gold feathers, is because of these snare bears here. Gonna get these notes. And then, yeah, get out. I think you can get those without gold feathers, but it's like super tight. And I don't want to do that in a marathon, so. But yep, now we're gonna get these notes around the tree. Yeah, no worms or anything, because getting any jiggy in this level is kind of slow. Oh yeah, let me get this. Good thing I remembered. Okay. Good. That's kind of tight to get those with only one gold feather. Okay, let me just... We're going to be climbing up here. This is pretty difficult. It's not too hard, but it's just kind of stressful. And we're going to use that cutscene. You're not supposed to be hitting any of the cluckers, but I did that for safety. It's pretty scary. This level is really scary. So, oh, see what I mean? Also, getting that text box here is pretty funny. Typically, you would see that in like the first level. And then this stupid buzz bomb. Okay, he was being nice today, but that guy can ruin runs if he's in the wrong spot. So, yeah. Now we're gonna go in here. Hopefully we can do like a talent trot jump. This is kind of hard, but you can get the notes while on talent trot. You don't have to do a backflip. I'm just gonna do something safe here. I'm just gonna kill these guys. Typically I go around them, but that's okay. It just loses a bit of time, but it's all good. And then we're gonna be seeing another trick coming up. This isn't actually faster to do, but I just wanted to show it off because it's something that the 100% categories and N64 80% does a lot. And let me just get these notes. And then we're gonna have to get this Mumbo token. And so we need 25 for the B, by the way. Alright, and then there are 4 notes in here. And then we're gonna do a trick coming up, and it's called a bit clip. So the gist of it is that this game is made up of a bunch of triangles, and in between those triangles there's seams. And for some reason there's like these floating point rounding errors in between the seams, and we're gonna abuse that real quick. You can clip through the ground with them. Okay, didn't get it. That's okay. You can try again. Cool. Alright, so that's the exact like precise position that we need to be in order to clip out of bounds. That's like to the 100,000th of a unit, but since you spawn on a seam there, once you exit the hut, it's pretty easy to hit clip. Typically, the setups for that, like to get into Mad Monster Mansion early or Cool Clock Wood early, take about a minute to do, but that you can just do in like 2 seconds. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go up here and get these notes up here. This can be kind of weird, but it's okay. We're just gonna take it slow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Doesn't want to cooperate today. Just gonna go in Talon Trot. Get these notes. And we're gonna fall back down. So safest thing to do is take some fall damage there, so you can skip the animation. 0 lives is kind of risky, but we should be fine. We're gonna be getting another extra life here in a second, so. Oh, okay, that was kind of risky. We're good though. Please stay in flight. Okay. We're gonna kill this Sir Slush. There's an extra life, so I'm just gonna get it here. And then that should be every note that we need so far. And then we just need one more Mumbo Token and Spring to wrap up this. Alright. Oh, did I not split for Autumn? Oops. That's okay. And we're gonna be getting these. How much health am I at? Okay. Yeah, because I got health from the Sir Slush. Yeah, okay. We should be fine. Just gotta get this. Oh, okay, we didn't take damage. That works out, but that's just gonna make the death warp go a little bit longer, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna get these notes. We're gonna get the notes over here, and then we're gonna head right into Mumbo's hut. And we're gonna be doing a trick called Brintilda's Out of Bounds, and that's gonna let us do reverse speed adventure, which is a very big trick, as I said. So it's not that hard, but this was at least the Brintilda Out of Bounds version was kind of a saving grace for Xbox, because we used to have to do this really bad Cauldron version, but now, since we found that, it's like really easy to do RBA on Xbox. It's gonna take some more damage there. Alright, so gonna have to talk to Mumbo here. Can't skip his text, unfortunately, but that's okay. This is actually a good time for me to skip my splits. Cool. Alright, we're gonna transform into the bee. Got enough Mumbo tokens. And say bye-bye to Banjo-Kazooie for a while. Unfortunately, the game's protagonists are not going to be in the speedrun for that much longer. Alright. I'm going to get this extra life for safety, because if you void out with 0 lives, it causes a game over, so you definitely don't want to do that. And then hopefully I can get this first try. It loses about 20 seconds if I don't, but it's okay. Ah, okay. So what we're trying to do there is we're just trying to clip into Brintilda, and she's just going to push us out of bounds, but sometimes it just doesn't work. It's one of those just like field tricks, but we're going to have to just wait here because we're on Xbox. But yeah. We can try again. Oh, okay, she's being bad today. It's unfortunate. Wow, okay. So all you really have to do here is just hold left, but patched? Okay. Again, another reason why I set the estimate to be so high. I swear, I was practicing this like an hour ago, and I was getting it every try. Okay. I spoke too soon. There we go. Okay, now I'm clipped out of bounds, and I'm going to be heading to this cauldron. Oh my gosh, I almost... Where am I? Where am I going to be? Okay, good. Sometimes you're out of bounds still, and that can be kind of risky, but we're good. We got through, and so now we can be the bee anywhere we want to go. And that's pretty broken, because now we don't have to open any other level in the game. Oh, weird camera. And this level is also the bane of my existence, because it's kind of hard. But, yep, what you can do, there's no ceiling, just go over the wall. It's that easy. It's not, there's nothing to it, so... So what we're going to do here is going to get these notes in flights. I'm just going to try to take this as slow as I can. Ah, okay, I missed that, but that's okay. Just going to do a little turn around here. Let's get these. Going to get this. And then I think we have one more over here. Just going to get that. And then, again... No ceiling, so you can just go over it. And so, in this game, if you go around a water plane, it actually won't make you swim. Unlike like OOT or other games of that nature. So yeah, what we can do is go out of bounds and get that. And so now we can use the bee underwater. Oh, let's go this down here. Keep forgetting about the new route. Yep. So we don't have to swim. You get this, go down here, and then you don't actually have to swim down here to get the key. You just jump through it. It only cares if the hitbox is touching it. So now we're gonna raise Clanker. This is kind of a long cutscene. Not long, but long for this game. Just him raising up. And now we just gotta get these notes. We just gotta walk down here. Nothing really to it. Pretty easy. And then I'm trying to think of like anything else cool coming up. But yeah, it's pretty standard. Just doing a lot of out of bounds stuff. And then we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go up here. Oh, okay. Went a little bit too high, but that's okay. We're gonna get these notes. And come up here. And our goal for this level is to get all 100 notes. And yep, and that's possible. And now we just went over the wall again. Now we're just gonna walk around here. And then fly over here. I'm gonna do a pretty cool strat here where you just fall onto the notes. And then we're gonna get these. This is important. This, if you once you collect this Jiggy, Clanker's flag is set for him to be raised. So if I died, that would have been pretty bad before that. But it's not really supposed to happen. You can't really die easily, unless if you're at the Champas, but that's still at the beginning of the level. I shouldn't waste too much time. And so, yep, now we're just gonna get these notes. Just a lot of walking and flying as the bee. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, oops, I forgot to get this Jiggy. But yeah, the bee's nose is like really big, so you can just get stuff through walls. And that saves a bit of time. Here's some mutant snippets. So, some text on Xbox you can skip with B. That's one of them. And that's just kind of useful. Because, if you couldn't, that would be pretty bad. That would be a pretty major time loss in this version. Alright. And then we're going to make our way towards the left. Oh, just trying to get these in flight. And then I'm going to get these. I'm going to get this extra life for safety. Ah, so close. Yeah, if you land in water, the bee just automatically goes into flight, so pretty nice. And then this room sucks. I hate this room. Worst room in the entire game is the bee. because you can accidentally get hit a lot here and you can die because they're at like 5 HP. And oh my gosh, we should be fine. Yep. Then we're gonna be doing a kind of precise jump into the water here so that we can get into the next room. There we go. That went pretty well. That went really bad in my PB, so I'm glad at least I got that first try. But yeah, now we just have to get these notes. Then we're gonna do another clip out of bounds. The bee can clip out of bounds in a lot of places. Because 1, he's pretty fast, and 2, he's pretty small. Oh, I already got everything. Just clip right into there. And now we're out of bounds. Pretty cool to see out of bounds out here. Just the water extends all the way over here. And then we're just gonna go around the water plane to get these notes. And yeah. And hopefully we have all 100. I think we do. We're good. You don't really need the gold feathers, but I just like getting them. They don't lose any time, but they're cool. And now we just get this Jiggy, and we're done with Clanker's Cavern. Cool. Pretty rough. We lost like a minute there, but it's okay. We're still on pretty good pace. We're like 113 pace. Or no, actually 112. Cool. And we can skip this note door if we wanted to, but it's just faster to open it up. So I'm gonna do that. Alright. And another trick. If you land on top of here, come down. The beast hitbox is so small you can just walk into the bars. Get the Jiggy early. A classic. And so there's usually a detransformation trigger here, but by walking into the room, for some reason it just like doesn't happen. I don't know why. It's just how it works. And we're gonna go to bounce here real quick to get into Bubble Gloop Swamp early. Cool. And yeah, that skips another couple of Jiggies. And so this level is pretty difficult because you have to stay in flight for a lot of it, like that. And then we're gonna have to get these notes. Yeah, the bee movement is extremely difficult. Like, the bee has some horrible physics, so you have to be a real master at the bee to get some good times in this category. But yeah, the new any percent actually doesn't use the bee at all anymore, so it's unfortunate that a lot of that skill went away. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, you can lose a lot of time if you're not like on point with your movement. Because the bee takes a long time to get down if you miss like landing or miss some like notes. Come down here, get these notes. Gonna try to get both of these notes in flight. Oh, there we go. Okay, good enough. We're gonna get these and fly back up. Okay, pretty good so far. Gonna get these, jump down, get that. We're gonna go back here. I'm gonna get this extra life as a backup as well. Cool. And then cool little strat here, you can land on this and then jump down here and get these. You're usually supposed to get these as the croc, or the croc, but you can get them as the bee. It's basically kind of the same hitbox, so. Ooh, so close. But yeah. Very difficult level, I would say. And we're gonna come back over here and get these notes. Try to get them in flight. Oh, just got 2. I'm gonna try to get these all in flight as well in one go. I don't think so. Oh, are we gonna get it? There we go. Okay. And we're just gonna hop over the maze. I don't know what just happened there. I'm just gonna land on here. And then we can do some cool bee movement here to land on top of the maze and get these pretty fast. No. Missed the first little ledge, but we should be fine. And then we can land here, get these. I really like this section. Really cool stuff here. Ooh, okay. And then over here, gotta land right here. Oh, oops, get that. And then get our last maze note. And we should be ending Double Loop Swamp with about 83 notes. Just come down here, get these. Oops. Get those. And then I'm not going to be able to get these in flight. I dipped a little bit too low, but that's okay. And we can get out of here. Not the worst. BGS, but pretty bad. And this is kind of scary because the detransformation zone is back now, and I need to go around it. And I'm just gonna play it safe here. Okay, cool. I went into the loading zone, so we're good. And so here's another no door skip. We can unlock this door, but it's just faster not to. You can go out of bounds there, just no collision. And this level entry is pretty difficult. We're just gonna be going into Gobi's Valley. On the top of this level, there's just like little to no collision, and so if you're fast enough with the B, you can just get in there early. So that's kind of harder than it looks, but that can be a run killer on Xbox if you can't get it. And here's a really difficult. Oh, oops! I can still do it though. Really difficult section here coming up. I'm gonna try to stay in flight through this entire notes area. Ah, okay. Yeah, missed one. That's okay. But yeah, now we have to walk. But if you're a really good player, you can. I don't know. I'm trying to get that Momo token. If you're a really good player, you can get all of these in flight. So, but unfortunate. And then right here, there's just no collision. I don't know. This level is really poorly built, so you can just like walk under things as B. And then now we're just gonna cheese this room because we can fly. So I'm trying to get everything in flight here. Okay, cool. And then get these. And yeah, I like this room as the B. It's pretty cheesy. Yeah, on Xbox 100%, you do this room as the B as well. I think it's really cool. Ah, okay, that's okay. You're not supposed to land there, but all good. Now we're gonna get these notes. Just gonna walk for them. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, it may seem the B's pretty slow when it comes to walking, but not getting any of those jiggies is pretty fast for opening the levels. That was pretty nice. Get all those notes in flight. And we just need 3 notes here. We just gotta fly back up, land right here, and get this note. And then get these notes, and then just walk. A lot of walking as the B. It's pretty chill. There's a lot of intense sections, and then you just kind of chill for a bit. So very nice. And then we're gonna get this note here, and then come down here. Get this, and then get 3 down here, and then we're good. And we can fly back. Oh, nice camera. We're gonna try to get this in flight. Okay, yeah, I missed it, but that's okay. I can just get this note and then try to get this stuff in flight. Come down here, and then walk over here, get these notes. And try to get these 2 notes back here in flight. It's pretty difficult. Ooh, nice, okay. And then we can get these notes, and then the pyramid notes. Pretty standard stuff. Nothing too crazy yet. But yeah, there's this Jiggy over here where you need running shoes to get it. Like a mummy hand has it. His name's Grabba. But all you just need is enough speed to get to him. So you can just get him like that. You can get it as the B. It's pretty cool. I like that trick. But now for a little bit, running shoes music's going to be playing in the background. I don't know why it does that. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, if you grab that Jiggy without doing the dance, it just glitches out the audio for some reason. Yep. Now we're going to be doing another clip here. We're going to be using the stop and swap room right here to clip out of bounds. And hopefully we can do it. I think this, yeah. Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. That was pretty slow, but we got it. And then we can use that to get out of bounds, get into this room early. And I'm gonna try to get this Jiggy while in flight. Awesome. That skips us needing to poop eggs into the snake charmer. And then I'm just gonna take some damage here for a death warp. We should be ending this stage with 85 notes. It looks like we're good. Just gonna keep getting hit. And then die. Now we're done with Gobi's Valley. On to our next stage. I kind of like this run because it kind of does a lot of the levels in order, where Reverse Speed Adventure and other categories do them in like reverse and weird orders. I'm just gonna open this normally. There's a way to skip it as well, but again, slower than just, you know, opening it normally. And then we're going to be doing something here so that we don't have to listen to this text later into the run. So I'm just going to put some pieces in here. And then this just kind of removes the flag for this text dialogue thing. So we don't have to listen to it at the end of the game. And so I'm going to get these back. And then we should be good. Yeah, a lot of people don't know you can get the pieces back if you like press... on this version, it's like the right stick down, so yep. Now we're gonna be doing Mad Monster Mansion early. You can kind of just like go into the corner here and get into the level early. It's like, it's so, the B's so broken. So, and this level's kind of rough too. There's a lot of like RNG factors with the ghosts, but just get that. Okay, cool. And now we're just gonna go down here, go out of bounds, go underneath the map, and we're gonna go into the cellar early. A lot of just crazy out of bounds stuff with the bee, because you can fly anywhere. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, typically you don't want to hang there for too long. Okay, the ghost is actually being pretty nice today. He's like towards the start. So we can get that with the bee's nose as well. I got hit though, that's kind of dumb. I forgot to press A again. Alright, now we can get these notes. These guys in here can be pretty rough. That's why I got an extra life, because I hate these guys. I'm just gonna try to fly as fast as I can. Okay, they're being nice today. That's really cool. That's awesome. And now we're gonna get these notes on top of the church. And then come up here to get this Jiggy early. And this is kind of weird, you just gotta go down like that. Typically you'd probably nosedive, but whatever. Yep, we're gonna get these notes, and then we're gonna go into the church early. Again, the bee can clip through a lot of things, so you can just kind of go in this corner and get into the church early, but without having to hit the switch and get the speed shoes. Also, you can go out of bounds and go underneath the map to get there, but again, just faster to clip through. Should I get this extra life? I'm gonna get it just in case. You never know. It doesn't lose too much time. And we're definitely on pace, so not for a PB, but for for marathon's sake. Alright, now we're done with the church. And we're going to land here, get these notes. Then get the notes on top of Tumbler, the shed here. Nice, that's really good, getting those in flight. Then get these notes. I'm just gonna land here and walk over here. Then just walk to get these notes. Pretty standard. And then we're gonna go out of bounds again into the mansion, get into a room without having to break the window. Just gonna do this. I like doing this. I don't know if it's faster, but landing and then jumping down. And then we're gonna go over here, get that. Then get into here without having to break the window. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to go, like, underneath the map to get that stuff. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Need to go over here. That's okay. And then we're going to get these notes, then go out of bounds again. I pressed A too many times there again. And then we're going to jump down here. And then come up here to the other big window so we can get these notes. And yeah. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting. This is a new route, so I keep forgetting where to go when it comes to Mad Monster Mansion. But we're good. We're good. We're almost done at the mansion. Get this in flight, hopefully. Oh, okay. Just gonna walk over here to get it. And then we're gonna go into the mansion. And Napper's room? Yeah, Napper. And then if you grab this Jiggy without doing the dance, it like teleports objects in the room. I think it's like some sort of use after free glitch. If you're into, you know, software glitches. But yeah, it just teleports the extra life, and so I can get that during that cutscene, which is pretty cool. And I'm just gonna take this slow. This has been like an okay Mad Monster Mansion. I don't know why I got that first, but we should gold this actually. I don't know for the new route. Actually, no, because I forgot to take damage. That's okay. We're MBR. Wait, no, we are. We're gonna gold this. Okay. Somehow. Yeah, I'm really bad at the new route, so. Cool. Got a gold during a marathon. I'll take that. And now we're gonna be going to Rusty Bucket Bay. And something else to mention is that typically on Nintendo 64 you need the pumpkin to raise the water level to get into Rusty Bucket Bay and the other levels. But since I did that Ball's Bonus Desync adventure and I started in Click Clock Wood, or not started, but you know, did the minigame and stuff, that means that I don't actually have to hit any of the water switches in this run. So I guess you could call this water switchless if you wanted to, this route. Because typically you would probably open or use the water switch in standard any percent. Now we're gonna go down here. This is pretty easy. There's usually like a water plane blocking this loading zone, but since we never raised the water level, then, you know, it's just not there. So, pretty nice. And then this level's pretty chill. There's one part that's kind of iffy, but it's pretty chill. Oh. Yeah. There's a trick that N64 can do that Xbox can't, and that's like, I think it's called Engine Room Early. And you can use this room that I'm about to go into to get into Engine Room Early because they're on the same map. And yeah, unfortunately that's a lag-based clip, and we're on Xbox, so that's a no-go, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just gonna go in here. Get these notes. And so yeah, on N64 I'd be able to clip into engine room, and that's kind of a huge time loss because there's like 12 notes in there, and so we have to make our way around that. I'm just gonna land. Yeah, you basically want to get any of like collections of notes in flight, so. But you know, sometimes you just gotta walk for them. Cool, pretty cool strat I do here is like jump into the water and then do a turnaround to get into this room. I don't think it's faster, but it's pretty cool. I like it. And this room is probably the scariest room because there's these Champas and they do 2 damage. And I don't like Champas because they're slow. And you gotta be quick. And I'm just gonna get that. That one's pretty tough. You can actually do this entire room in flight, but nah, I'm not doing that. And yep, we got everything in here. So that went pretty well. I didn't get hit. And then we're gonna get some of these. I'm gonna use the water here to get exactly correct height to get these notes. And then get this final one right here. And then I'm gonna go, oh, I spammed A a little bit too much, but that's okay. Then we're gonna go in there, into the kitchen. And yeah. Ow. Okay, that's fine though. I need to take damage. Because this is our second to last level. And then we're gonna come over here and get this stuff. Okay. Enemy RNG is being kind of weird. And, yep, now we're gonna get this note. Ah, didn't get in flight. This will be our second to last Jiggy. Hopefully, if I didn't miss any. That's what sucks about any percent, is that you can't really tell if you have everything. Like, you just have to, like, you gotta know the route, you know? Because you know, if you got 100 notes, if you get an extra life. But in any percent, sometimes you don't get 100 notes, so, yeah. And this room is kind of scary. I'm just gonna try to do it fast. Weird camera angle here. Okay, cool. And yeah, you can get those notes in flight without having to wait for the guy. Pretty cool. Oh, yep, go this way. We're gonna get these notes, and then we're basically almost done with Rusty Bucket Bay. But yeah, this run doesn't go into engine room at all, so definitely if you want to check out any percent or try to run this category, this is the best route, I would say, if you want to do a lot of B stuff while it being pretty easy, because there's a lot of stuff we skipped as BK that normally would be pretty hard, like bit clips or you know, other like beak bomb clips and stuff. I don't think we do a single one in this category. We just do a lot of clips as the B, and the B clips are pretty easy, I would say. They're not too difficult, but they can be kind of hard. Depends. Okay, I lied. That's our second to last Jiggy. And then now we're done. And now we just, again, no ceiling. Most of these rooms don't have ceilings, so you can just go right over them. And you can use this to go around the water plane here and get into this loading zone. And I'm gonna try to get into here. Yeah, okay, didn't work, but that kind of sucks. And then we're gonna be doing a clip here. This is pretty cool. This isn't really used in any other category except this one, but you can use this to, oh, okay, not being cooperative today. But if you do this precisely, yep, there we go, you can get out of bounds, and then instead of doing the beak bomb FP early, you can use the B to go out of bounds and get into here early. Pretty easy. And so, yep, this will be a farewell to the B. This will be our last level, unfortunately, as our little yellow friend here that's, you know, given us so many notes. But yeah, last thing we're going to try to do as the B is get these notes in flight. Okay, that's okay. I can get that later. And if you're on any other Mumbo pad, as a different transformation, he can de-transform you, so it's pretty nice. Inconvenient. So now we're BK, and it's just faster to do this level as Banjo and Kazooie, because it's one of those levels with a ton of notes on the ground that you can't get in flight. And then I'm gonna try to death warp. Yep, and now we go back to the beginning of the level, still collecting those notes that we had, so that's what's nice about Xbox. Alright. Again, can't skip this text, so we just gotta go through it. Yeah, now we're gonna go into the Christmas tree. I think this is like, I would say this is like my favorite level to do in any percent, in like any percent category, because it's just, you get 100 notes pretty fast, like in under 4 or 5 minutes, and I think it's really cool, because you get like no jiggies or anything, typically. Oh, and something else to mention about Xbox is that the camera controls are different, so they made it more modern, where you can just use the joystick to move instead of like increments. I'm gonna get all these feathers because I'm just scared that I'm gonna run out. We're good though. We should be fine. Okay. Now we're gonna try to do a beak bomb clip here. Okay, I didn't do it correctly, but you can get that during this jiggy during the beak bomb here, and it saves a bit of time, but it's okay. Okay, good. Try to get that. Oh, try to get that during flight, but that's okay. Let's get that then. We're gonna go around the top of the hat, get these notes. And yeah, that was our last Jiggy, I believe, yep, so. And then we're gonna get some feathers for the final fight coming up. You only need like 6 or 7, but they're just in the way, so you can get them. And yeah, another benefit of this category. And hopefully we got all our notes. We're supposed to get 100 in here as well. And something else to mention is that in the demo desync adventure file, the one that we're not using for this category, Waza actually doesn't spawn, so it's pretty cool to see Waza at any %. I believe it's because that demo is used for the stop and swap cutscene, just to show like, oh, this is where the ice key is, and they just removed Waza on there. So yeah, if you're kind of confused what demo desync adventure is, just think like back in time in the 3D Zeldas. It's basically the same glitch, but instead of, you know, doing some weird file shenanigans, we just stay on that file and complete the game from there. Alright, and so we just gotta clean up these last notes, and we're gonna be heading to Furnace Fun after this. Ah, that's okay. I think yeah, we should be fine here. Alright, we gotta get this note. Typically I would press start and save and quit there. But, yep, cool. It's just a really fast way to get back to the beginning of the layer. Just save and quit. On Xbox, if you can skip that game over cutscene whenever you want. And it also takes you back to file select instead of the beginning intro thing, so it's pretty fast. So instead of having to reset the game, you can just do that. And, yep, we're good. We got everything. 810 notes, 25 jiggies. We need 25 jiggies to unlock the last door in the game, the door of Grunty. That allows us to do the final boss. On Nintendo 64, there's actually a skip for that, but it's lag based, so we can't do it. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. So we're gonna use this cauldron to get back up to the last part of the game. I forgot to split as well, that's okay. Skip split. But yeah, we should be pretty good pace so far. I'm only about 3 minutes ahead of my PB, so yep. Open this note door, and then head into Furnace Fun. This has a long cutscene that you can't skip on Xbox either, so you're just gonna have to like kind of sit here and listen to it. But yeah, what's crazy about Xbox nowadays is that for the longest time it was like considered the slowest version. At least not for any percent. Any percent was pretty fast, but for 100%, we found a lot of new skips and stuff that actually, I think Xbox can now beat the Nintendo 64 world record. And shoutouts to Trep because he's going for it, and that would be so cool for the slowest version, like, or at least thought to be the slowest version, you know, gets the world record. So definitely go follow Trep if you want to watch some amazing Banjo-Kazooie Xbox speedruns. I think there's 5. Okay. I suck at the number questions, I don't know why. But, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing a trick called Nimpulk Skip. Shoutouts to Nimpulk for finding this, but... Green Frog. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into Talon Trot while trying to answer a death score question. And what that does is it allows us to stay on the board when she kills us, because the death score questions, they insta-kill you. And... oh, I did not hear what she said. It's definitely blue eggs. No, it was musical note. Great. Okay, that's okay. And so, what's important about this is that we don't get a picture question, because that doesn't make the trick work. Oh, I got it, but... okay, that's okay. Okay. It's kind of precise. It's like pixel perfect. Yeah. Wait, no. Oh my god, I did it again, bro. That happened during my GDQ hotfix. Why did I... okay, I accidentally got it right, so... Okay, what am I doing? I don't have Joker cards, so I have to die. That's okay, I'll just do Furnace Fun again. Good thing you got extra lives. Oh, no, wait. Doesn't even matter, because I reset. Resets to 3. But, let's just do it again. Everyone loves this. I can't believe I did that again. I don't know why. Like, when I'm nervous or for some reason, I always, like, answer it correct when you're supposed to answer it wrong. I don't know why I do that. It's so weird. It's like my natural instincts kicking in, being like, yeah, you need to get it right. You need to get it right. So. But that's okay. We're pretty ahead of the estimate, so we can just keep going through it. Quick clock wood. Okay, and then hopefully we don't get a picture question, because we didn't. We got lucky, but I'm a dummy and I accidentally got it right. Oh great. Okay, so this also is bad if I get this right. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, so that was a granny question. Those are RNG based. Those are predetermined. You're actually supposed to talk to Brentilda for the answers, but obviously I didn't because it's slow. I don't know the answers, so I just had to pick one. Oh, great. Okay, now again, number questions I'm bad at. 4? Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna use the Joker cards here and use this stat square instead. This is, again, typical Furnace Fun marathon luck. Where everything goes wrong. Dude, again a granny question? Okay, good. we got it wrong. And so now we can skip the entire board. All the invisible walls are down, and we can head to the final boss. Gotta love Furnace Fun. Unfortunate, but it's okay. We're still on okay pace. I'm like 5 minutes ahead of my PB, but it's all good. It's all good. And then now we just enter our last jiggies into the portrait, and now we're gonna do the final boss and beat the game. All right. So one last trick. Actually, there's a couple more tricks coming up, but one last little trick here is that if you peck in front of the door here, you can. Oh my god. Patched. Okay. And you can use the grunny text there to skip a cutscene with Dingpot. You can't really do that in any other category except this one. But, yeah. Because it does... When you go up to that note door, Grunny says, oh, you need more notes to open up the door, and that's like one of those things that you'd probably get at like the very first note door, but you can save it until the end so that you can use it to not watch that Dingpaw cutscene. So I'm going to be pooping eggs here, and that skips like the first phase of the fight, where she charges at you, and yeah, and now we just have to wait, and then she's going to throw fireball at us, or whatever spell, and then hopefully we hit all our shots. We did, and then we go to the next one, shoot 3 eggs. Yeah, did a little bit too early there, but that's okay. Oh, we got at the second try though. And shoot her again 3 times. I think I got it. And then one more. Just gotta make sure not to get hit there. Ooh, did I? Okay. Missed. That's okay. And now we're on to the third phase of the fight. This fight's like pretty hard casually, but in a speedrun it's like pretty trivial. If you know what you're doing. Not at all like the 2E final boss. 2E final boss is pretty hard, even in a speedrun. I don't know why I'm waiting. Yep, I don't know why I'm waiting. Okay. That's okay. That's why we got some extra feathers in FP. Oh, she wants to... Okay. Okay. She wants to move weirdly today. I'm just gonna, like, wait until she... There we go. Yeah, I just gotta hit her 4 times, so... One more here, and then we're done. This one's the easiest one. Because she throws fireballs at you that, like, all miss. So, yeah. And then one final trick coming up in the run. It's called Jinjo Cutscene Skip. You can activate the Jinjo statue while watching the Jinjo activation cutscene, or like the cutscene where they come up. I don't know about this camera, but we'll see. No, unfortunate. That saves about 10 seconds, but it's okay. You can just activate it normally. Watch the cutscene. So yeah, this cutscene would have overlapped with the other one and would have saved some time. But yeah, this trick is known to cause a soft lock on N64, but I don't think it happens on Xbox because I think it's lag-based soft lock. So yeah, that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna try to like not get hit here. All right, and then I can jump here to make the Jinjos hit Granny faster. Cool little trick there. Saves a bit of time. And then now we're onto the Ginginator, and then once the final egg enters the Ginginator and he starts cracking, we are done with the run. Alright. You can do a little thing here. Oh, I didn't get it, but you can do a little like swag strat there where you can do a thing called Rocket Banjo and he'll fly in the air if you do a beak buster in that cutscene, but that's okay. And these just take 5 each, so I always thought they took 6, but no, they take 5. And time, GG's, alright. Done with this very, very hard and easy run at the same time. A lot of B movement, a lot of tricks, a lot of just not opening levels. I think it's a pretty cool route of this category, so wanted to show it off here, but yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, that was really cool. I've never seen this run before, so
Yeah.
a lot of out of bounds and
Yeah.
whatever all the other stuff was, like
Yeah,
demo planes and wow.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff here.
Yeah,
Very
I know,
interesting.
A lot of the stuff found in this run actually was recently found in the past year. A lot of it by me. I want to sound humble, but yeah, I found a lot of the tricks in this run, but yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah, well, if you have any closing remarks or shout-outs, you can go ahead.
One thing I just want to say is that if you want to speedrun this game, the Xbox version is so good. A lot of people just play Nintendo 64, but the fact that basically almost every category now is faster and it's just a lot easier when it comes to movement and stuff because there's no lag. I would say, like, if you want to get into this game, Xbox is a great way to get into it. Or if you want to play N64, that's great too. I think both versions are really, really awesome. And yeah, if you want to follow me for more Banjo content, I try to do this every so often. I have a YouTube channel where I post glitches and new stuff. And yeah, a lot of exciting things coming up for Banjo.